Hey guys, it's Antonio back with the third video for the ninth official NBA 2K26 roster update. Again, this is the last 10 teams. I did the other 20 teams in two other previous videos. And for people new to the channel, this update is for PS4 NBA 2K25. I took all of the information, attributes, player likeness, everything from 2K26 and put it into 2K25. So let's get started with the last 10 teams in the NBA. The first team is the Detroit Pistons. And we have one rookie update for Chaz Lanier. Also, if you're new to the channel, I created all of the rookie draft class as well as some undrafted rookies. For all rookies, I went ahead and to make the video as short as possible, I did all of their updates. I will go over them, the updates that I made, as well as any position changes for any other players that are in the game. I'll make those changes while making the video. So for Chaz Lanier, currently right now in NBA 2K26, he is a 68. In my roster since the last time I did an update, he was a 68 and he remains a 68 for the ninth official NBA 2K26 update. But he had a badge change. He went from one badge to 4 badges. And that's it for the Pistons. For the Toronto Raptors, I do have 3 position changes. All right, first one for Jamison Battle. His primary position now is small forward, secondary position, power forward. Next one for Sandro. His primary position now is power forward, secondary position, center. And Colin Murray Boyles, his primary now is center, secondary position, power forward. And that's it for the Raptors. Next, for the Rockets, there's only one position change for Tristan Newton. And he swaps positions. His primary position now is shooting guard, secondary position, point guard. That's all I have for the Rockets. For the San Antonio Spurs, we have 2 rookie updates. Start with Dylan Harper. In NBA 2K26, he's currently rated as an 80. In my roster, since I didn't update, he was a 79 and he remains a 79, but he had a badge increase. He went from 8 badges to 13 badges. Next, Carter Bryant. He had a position change. His primary position now is small forward. Secondary position is power forward. In 2K26, he's rated as a 75. And in my roster, he went from a 71 to a 73. He had 2 badges since the last update, and he keeps 2 badges this time. Yeah, and that's all we have for the Spurs. For the Suns, we have 2 rookie updates and 2 position changes. First rookie update is for Rasheer Fleming. In NBA 2K26, he is rated currently a 75, and in my roster, he went from a 71 to a 75. He had 0 badges since launch, and he still has 0 badges now. And the other rookie is for Kobe Bray. He is currently rated a 68 in NBA 2K26. In my roster, since the last time I did an update, he was a 69 and he remains a 69. Sometimes the ratings can be a little bit wonky. And I guess it's just NBA 2K25 compared to 2K26. He's actually 1 point above what he's rated in NBA 2K26. But I assure you, I used all of the attributes from NBA 26 and put it in 2K25, the ratings, the overall ratings are just a little bit off for some of the players, but the ratings and the attributes are accurate. Kobe Bray, he also had a badge increase. He went from 1 badge to 4 badges. All right, now for the position changes, starting with Jordan Goodwin. His primary position now is point guard. Secondary position is shooting guard. And for Jalen Green, his primary remains shooting guard, but his secondary position changes to small forward. And that's it for the Suns. Make sure I didn't skip anything. Pistons, Raptors, Rockets, Spurs, Suns. All right, next to OKC, we do have one rookie update, and that's for Brooks Barnheiser. All right, in NBA 2K26, he's currently rated as a 69. Since the last time I did an update, he went from a 71 to a 69. He had 0 badges since launch, and he still has 0 badges for the 9th update. And we had one position change for another rookie, undrafted rookie, and that's for Peyton Sanford. He changes. There we go. His primary position now is shooting guard, secondary position, small forward. Okay. And that's it for OKC. Next for the Timberwolves, we have 4 position changes. All right, starting with Kyle Anderson. He swaps positions. His primary now is a power forward, secondary position, center. Next for Jalen Clark. He swaps positions as well. His primary now is shooting guard, secondary position, small forward. And for Ayo Dosunmu, his primary position changes to shooting guard, secondary position, point guard. And lastly, Terrence Shannon Jr., his primary position changes to small forward, secondary position, power forward. That's all for the Timberwolves. All right, for the Trailblazers, I added Jason Kent into the game. Since the last time I did an update, he was added to NBA 2K26. So again, I took all the player likeness, attributes, and everything from NBA 2K26 and pretty much created him on NBA 2K25. So he's a new addition. We do have 2 rookie updates, starting with Caleb Love. In NBA 2K26, he's currently rated a 77. And in my roster, since the last time I did an update, using NBA 2K26's attributes, he went from a 75 to a 74. So the rating looks a little shaky, but again, I used NBA 2K26's attributes with the 9th official update. He did have a badge increase. He went from six badges to 12 badges. And the next rookie is Young Hansen. He is currently rated a 70 in NBA 2K26. And in my roster, since I didn't update, he went from a 70 to a 71. Again, the ratings look a little weird, but it's information from NBA 2K26. He had 0 badges since launch, and he has 0 badges now for the 9th update. We did have 4 position changes for the Blazers, starting with Deni Avdija. His primary position remains small forward, but his secondary position now is shooting guard. Jeremy Grant swaps positions. His primary now is a small forward, secondary position power forward. Chris Murphy also swaps position. His primary now is his power forward, secondary position small forward. And Blake Wesley, primary position now shooting guard, secondary position point guard. That's it for the Trailblazers. Okay, for the Warriors, we do have 2 rookie updates. All right, starting with Will. He had a position change. Primary position now is shooting guard, secondary position small forward. In 2K, he's currently rated a 76. And in my roster, since the last time I did an update, he went from a 78 to a 75. He did have a badge increase. He went from 5 badges to 8 badges. Next, LJ Cryer. He's currently rated as a 73 in NBA 2K26. And in my roster, since I did an update, he went from a 65 to a 69. So the rating is a little low, but again, I used 2K26's attributes. But he did have a badge increase. He went from 1 badge to 7 badges. The Warriors also had 2 position changes. All right, first one is for Brandon Przinski. His primary now is point guard, secondary position shooting guard. And for Nate Williams, he swaps position. His primary now is small forward, secondary position shooting guard. That's it for the Warriors. And lastly, the Washington Wizards. I added Julian Reese. Since the last time I did an update, he was added to the game. Again, took the information from NBA 2K26 and added him to the roster. So he's available if you would like to play with him. We do have 3 rookie updates, starting with Will Rowley. He had a position change. His primary position now is power forward, secondary position small forward. In NBA 2K26, he's currently rated as a 79. In my roster, since the last time I did an update, he went from a 77 to a 78. And he also had a badge increase. He went from 7 badges to 12 badges. Next, for Trey Johnson, currently rated a 78 in 2K26. In my roster, he went from a 78 to a 77. But he had a badge increase. He went from 4 badges to 10 badges. And the last rookie is Jameer Watkins. He had a position change as well. He primary position now is small forward, secondary position power forward. In 2K26, he's currently rated as a 74. And in my roster, since the last time I did an update, he went from a 70 to a 73. He had 0 badges since launch, and he remains with 0 badges for the 9th official NBA 2K26 update. All right, the Wizards, they had 4 position changes. Go over those really quick. All right, starting with Leaky Black. His primary position changes to small forward, secondary position shooting guard. And for Bilal, he swaps positions. Primary now is small forward, secondary position shooting guard. Next, Keyshawn George swaps positions as well. A primary position power forward, secondary position small forward. And lastly, Anthony Gill swaps positions as well. Primary position power forward, secondary position is center. And that is it for the 3rd video of the 9th official NBA 2K26 roster update. I want to thank you guys for your patience. I tried to get the videos out, or the update out, as soon as possible. If I'm correct, 2K will probably be dropping another the 10th official update coming this Thursday. So if that's the case, I will jump on that right away and get the video out as soon as possible, or videos if I decide to split it up. But I'll work on that as soon as I get it out. I want to thank you guys for downloading the rosters. The numbers keep going up and up, so I appreciate that. Thank you for the love and support. Make sure to like, subscribe, share the video so we could grow the channel. And until the next update, I will see you guys also too. I do, like I said, I take all the information from NBA 2K26. I mean, 26. I actually have a copy of 2K26. In the for 2K26, they're going to downsize on the updates because the season is coming to an end, and they're working on the next 2K. So I plan on diving into creating players for NBA 2K27, all the rookies. So I'm going to be putting some content out in reference to that, gearing up for next year um, to get an early start. But once again, thank you guys for checking out the video and have a good night.